It looks like the Archer Queen is up to her old tricks again. Well, who am I kidding? Like she ever stopped. Greetings one and all, it is your host Galadon. You are watching Clash of Clans Attacks, where today we are discussing disgusting Archer Queen antics. Yes, and we're starting out right away with a war attack, and this is a guest attacker. Kevin from Empire of Peace just could not resist coming by Lost Phoenix and sharing this example of the Queen's misbehavior. And right away we can see a very unusual war base, not exactly a well thought out or well designed defensive base. You can see the cannons out towards the edge there. Kevin taking advantage of the design flaw and bringing some balloons to specifically grab those cannons quickly off the outside edges. And you can see right away he's got his heroes, everybody moving in from the right hand side. We pretty much know already that with any sort of solid attack, this base is going to get completely overrun, and that is exactly what we are going to see here. Well placed lightning, a good freeze, good rage spell, helping bring those units in towards the town hall enclosure. You can see there they are over the wall, heading for that town hall. 43% damage, and with a widespread unenclosed base like this, ground units are almost always just going to roll over this type of base. Now, maybe it was designed more towards anti-air, but you can also see that Expo is set to ground only. So we're at 49% damage. The Queen has not yet activated her Royal Cloak. In fact, she is at 100% health. And we also noticed that Kevin still hasn't used his clan castle. He's got a golem, a couple of wizards, and 4 balloons that remain. And there is the jump out spell, a well-placed jump spell, helping those units to exit from that clan castle enclosure. And that is really the only walls that these troops will need to deal with in this attack. As you can see, everything else pretty much only enclosing 1 or 2 structures. The balloons, the wizards, any other range units should not have a problem getting those out of the way. And there you can see the balloons moving in, an unusual combination, balloons with golems, but is working out fantastically. 74% damage. The Queen's still at about half health. You've got golems and balloons moving through this base, and quickly we can tell that this is going to be a 3-star attack should everything go smoothly, but there is always a wrench to be thrown in by you-know-who. So we will continue to watch things closely as we get into the final minute of this attack. 48 seconds remain, 88% damage, just a few structures left, but you can see way off on the left-hand side of the map, you've got a couple of structures and just a single wizard, so he may not get through those structures in time. But the Queen just has 3 more structures on this side of the base, and she can move over there to help. 2 more gold mines to go. She takes out this gold mine and turns around and heads back for the gold storage, leaving the gold mine behind. Now surely she'll go back for the gold mine when this storage is down, and she does not. She is going to traverse the entire map and go after this elixir pump. Now she turns around, 10 seconds remain, and this is where the Queen uses her superior intellect. Yes, she whips out those 3rd grade math skills and decides the shortest distance between 2 points is, of course, a straight line. So rather than going around those walls, grabbing that gold mine, she is going to take those walls out of the way, so she saves a couple of steps. But yes, of course, that means time runs out, and Kevin ends up with a brutal 99% war attack. The Queen letting Kevin down at the very last second. So we will move on now to another war attack. This is from Fang Matt of Lost Phoenix, and a recent war against Leyendas AE, and you can see he's facing one of those anti-3-star bases here. Fang Matt with a pretty standard Lavalunian army, 3 rage, 2 freeze, and he's begun the attack by dropping a few minions around these edge buildings. Usually these 3-star bases do leave several buildings unprotected, so he's going to grab those first just to make sure he hits 50%. Now here comes the rest of his attacking force, balloons in the clan castle, lava hounds, all 3 lava hounds moving in on 1 air defense, so that may complicate things a bit. There goes 1 lava hound. The clan castle troops have deployed. There are the first 2 rage spells. Clan castle troops right in the middle of things there, causing problems. Good freeze spell freezes the Inferno Tower units moving in on top of that town hall pretty shortly. Last rage spell is down, and now the balloons have kind of gone off to the left just a bit. kind of avoided that Town Hall, so that could be a problem as well. The last freeze spell goes down, but so do the last of the balloons. You've got Clan Castle archers roaming around, lava pups and minions just about to get taken out of the sky, and now we are at 50%. Look at that Town Hall so far off to the side, it seems like it should be an easy target for the level 40 heroes. Here they come, the king and the queen together. Gonna have to deal with these skeletons and the Clan Castle archers first. Working on the wall, working on the skeletons. The king off to take out that last skeleton. And now, finally, as the wall goes down, the queen will turn and help take out those last Clan Castle archers. And now you've got a skeleton trap. You've got barbarians out of the Clan Castle, so a lot more ground units to deal with. The king forced to use his iron fist. And now this is where things are about to get dicey. The defending barbarian king is now in the mix, and we are going to go to the super slow motion as we watch both attacking heroes focus on that king. Now the attacking king has gone down, and so the defending king, out of range of the attacking queen, leaves the area. And watch the queen right here. She appears to fire on this wall before the king is even over it. She is already focusing on a wall to shoot at. The barbarian king, he has wandered off, and he will not return to the fight until Fangmat is forced to activate the royal cloak. Now he comes back. The queen has already gotten that wall out of the way, and now it is just going to be too late. She has taken too much damage, and the queen cannot get the town hall down. Fangmat stuck with a very frustrating one-star war attack. And speaking of frustrating attacks, we go to a recent replay between King West of Lost Phoenix and that defender there, and you can see a very familiar Nemesis-based layout. King West coming from the bottom, opening both of those enclosures, and then sending in the golems, wizards behind, a few more wall breakers to get that next enclosure open. Clan Castle troops coming out, so a familiar scenario is playing out on the battlefield. Here comes his mid-20s heroes. 3 P.E.K.K.A. lightning spell, not going to quite grab both witches, but the wizards will follow up and take that second witch out. The first rage spell is down, and so are a whole mess of wall breakers accelerated all the way to the core. They open up that town hall enclosure, and that is looking good for King West. The queen just about to clear out that Inferno Tower. There is a P.E.K.K.A. on the inside to help out. She's on the expo. Just a couple of other structures remain before the town hall will go down. Now the defending barbarian king, he takes out the P.E.K.K.A., but the queen is out of his range. She is on the town hall, and one lone barbarian wanders in. The king takes him out over the wall, and look at the queen. She takes offense to that. She chases down the defending barbarian king, abandoning the town hall, and that of course is going to cost King West, because the archer queen falls and the town hall does not. 50% damage, the town hall stands, and there's nothing King West can do with the remaining units but just stare dumbfounded at the screen as his archer queen at the last second betrays King West, and he is stuck with a 1-star victory. So yes, as always, the Archer Queen up to her old tricks. Will her artificial intelligence ever be fixed? We can only hope that in a future update her eggs will get unscrambled. But until then, thanks you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my other episodes. Like, comment, and subscribe for daily Clash of Clans content. And I will see you guys again tomorrow with more full attacks.
Galadon, I don't know what your problem is. My queen has it all. Beauty and brains. She's quite fitting